Hello, welcome to Cooking with Cobb. I'm your host, Jeff Cobb, and today we're outside in my little orchard. We're standing right here at my pear tree. It's the end of July, and my pears are forming and looking pretty darn nice. In about a month or so, we're going to be able to pick these, and we're going to make some wonderful things with these, including pear tart, which is one of my favorites. And I bet it'll be one of yours as well. Now we're standing under my peach tree. Look at these nice little peaches. In a month or so, we're going to be able to pick these. They're going to be ripe and juicy, and we're going to be making peach tart, peach cobbler. We might even make some peach schnapps with some of these. I bet you can't wait for that. I know I can't. I'm standing under one of my apple trees. These are beautiful little apples, and again, in about a month or so, these are going to come right into fruition. We're going to be making apple pie, baked apples, spiced apple rings, any number of things. Apples with pork chops, any number of things with these apples. They're an heirloom variety. I'm really not sure what they are, but they're from very old trees, and they are absolutely succulent. But what is ripe would be our blueberries. In the Northeast here, we've had lots of rain, so our blueberries are nice and plump and juicy and flavorful. So today, we're going to use these to make blueberry slump. Blueberry slump is a very old recipe, probably invented by the early colonists when they first came to what would later be the United States. I've got about 6 cups of blueberries, and to them I'm going to add the juice of a lemon wedge. And I'm just going to squeeze that right in there. That's going to help the flavor of the blueberries come right out for us. I don't want to waste any of that lemon juice. It's beautiful stuff. There we go. And then I'm going to add just about a half teaspoon of cinnamon. And then just about a half cup of granulated sugar. Now I'm going to toss the blueberries lightly in the mixture of sugar, cinnamon, and lemon juice so that they all get coated. I want to be kind of careful because I don't want to wreck the berries. And I think they're all just about coated now. There. Okay, now I'm going to transfer the blueberries into this pan. I want to get them all out because we don't want to waste any of these beautiful things. Straighten them all out here in the pan. And now I'm going to put them on the stove. I'm going to turn my burner on at about 6, which I guess would be close, just above medium. And I'm going to watch it very closely until they begin to reduce. I'll be back when they start to reduce. Well, it looks like the blueberries are starting to bubble. And I'm going to give it a little bit of a stir here. And yep, I think it's time to start making my dumplings. Oh, those are looking good. In this bowl, I have 2 cups of Bisquick. I'm going to add to that 2/3 of a cup of whole milk. And I'm going to mix that around and make a batter. I'm going to keep scraping the sides of the bowl here. I want to get this mixture just right. And we're not too far away from putting this in with our blueberries. I think the consistency is just about right. So back over to the stove with our dumpling mixture. I'm going to make about 4 dumplings. And I'm going to start by putting one right in the middle. Then we'll work around the outside. And we'll get all of this off the bottom of the bowl. And it looks like we're going to actually have 5 dumplings. And that's a good thing. And there we go. So I'm going to let this cook for about 10 minutes uncovered. Then I'm going to cover it for another 10 minutes. And at the end of that second 10 minutes, we should have blueberry slump. We still have 6 minutes to go before we put the cover over this. But as you can see, the blueberries are cooking and the dumplings are rising. In about 4 minutes, we'll put the cover back on it. And then we'll cook it for about another 10 minutes. Well, it's been 10 minutes uncovered, and everything seems to be going well. So now I'm going to cover it. And I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit to about 1/4 of. And I'm going to let it go for another 10 minutes covered so that the steam will continue to cook the dumplings. So let's see. Well, our timer just went off and everything is ready. Doesn't that look beautiful? Beautiful dumplings and blueberry slump. I'm going to hurry up and plate this because I think it just looks too wonderful. I've got to get at this. It's really pouring outside again, and this is a wonderful thing to have on a rainy afternoon. So there's one serving. And another. Now, many people like to have this with cream. So I'm going to add just a little bit of half and half to this. Other people like it over ice cream. I like mine with just a couple of pieces of sharp cheddar cheese. That sets it up just right for me. I'm not going to hang around here much longer because I can't wait to tuck into this. From my kitchen to yours, enjoy.